Continuation of that other video. Sorry, I'm recording this on my phone and I got a phone call. And anyways, life happens. So this is a continuation of it, okay? Skill up. I was talking about skilling up. So skilling up doesn't mean, like I said, if you're a good painter or whatever, and you think that the artwork itself is going to do it. No, it's not. It's not going to do it. You have to skill up. You might have the artwork down, but maybe you don't have marketing down. Maybe you don't have selling down. Maybe you don't have awareness down. You may have a lot of stuff, but you don't have awareness down. And what I mean by awareness, that's an interesting concept that I've been hearing more and more with different authors and whatever. But one in particular is Gary Vaynerchuk. He talks about skilling up in the sense of awareness, and not necessarily skilling up, but you have to have awareness, or you have to gain it, and you have to do whatever you have to do in order to gain awareness. What I mean by awareness, and what I think he means by awareness, is to know yourself, to know what you're good at, and to know what you're not good at, and whatever you're good at, make that stronger, right? Rather than going and depositing your efforts on something that you're horrible at, right? Use your strengths. Again, it goes part 2, number 1. But you have to skill up. Let's say you are very good. You're good at painting, right? But maybe you're not good at sticking with it and creating a collection of art, or continuously paint. Maybe you're great at painting, but you only have like 2 paintings. So maybe you're good at the craft itself, but you haven't skilled up at the work level, right? Your work level might be very low. That used to happen to me. I used to labor months and months on a painting, but only have 1 or 2, right? And there's the whole BS about, well, it's quality, not quantity, and all this stuff. Yes, but you still need to skill up in different ways, right? You may not want to do paintings like me. I paint daily. You may not want to create a painting daily. You may want to create a painting. Maybe you're, I don't know, maybe you're Lucien Fred, and you create 1 painting every 3 years or whatever, or I don't know, but it doesn't mean that he doesn't skill up. There is a place where you always have to skill up. So that is number 2. Number 3 is you let go very quick. So this happens a lot. We can see it a lot in when people take any task, endeavors, right? For me, it has certainly been true when it comes to exercising, diet and exercise, right? I'm like, oh man, I want to get back to my awesomeness. And then I start doing it, and I'm like, oh man, 3 weeks into it or 2 weeks into it, I'm like, okay, well, maybe not today. And so you let go too quick, right? Well, if you're an artist and you're trying to move forward, there's so many things you have to do, right? There's painting, there's this, there's contacting people, the marketing, blah 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 blah, packaging, and there's all these things that you have to do, and it can become overwhelming, right? If you don't skill up, it can become very overwhelming if you don't learn how to work through it and how to prioritize, and you let go. So that's number 3. You let go too quick. Or maybe you don't follow up. That's letting go too quick. Someone says, I really like your stuff. I really like your artwork. And you're like, oh, thanks, that's nice. But because you didn't scale up, now you don't know what to say next. Now you don't know what to say, let me show you this other one. Or if you really like this painting, would you like to buy it? Simple as that. You don't even have to, it's okay to hear no. It's okay to hear, no, I'm not ready for it yet, or whatever, I don't know, whatever you're doing. It's okay to be like, oh, okay, awesome. Do you know someone that would? It's okay, because you need to skill up. That way you know what to say next, whatever it is that you need to say next, or whatever. Or someone tells you talk to someone, a gallery owner, right? And the gallery owner says, oh, that's great stuff. I really like your stuff. And they stop at that and they don't follow up. It is your job now to follow up. It is your job to be like, what happened? Do you want me to go take you another couple of pieces so that you can see them? Or, are you planning on having an exhibit where I can participate? I love to participate in one of your exhibits, or this or that, or whatever. I don't know. Whatever you have to do, or however you play that game. But you let go too easy. Someone says no, or someone says, I don't know. And then you stop. Why? It's not because you don't care or blah, blah, blah. It's because you don't know what to do next. It's like if I'm playing basketball with a professional or anything, right? And they take the ball away from me and I'm like, what do I do now? You know, left there like a kid without a candy. I wouldn't know what to do. But someone who's practiced, right? Someone who's there in the game, who's skilled up, they know, okay, now I move this way, now I move that way. Anything, you know, any sport or whatever, they know what to do next. And artwork is the same thing. It's not just creating the artwork. You have to know what to do next. What is the next? You know, how to adjust? How do you readjust? And if you don't know how to readjust, then you'll let go because there's no reward. So, number one, again, you don't use your strengths. Why do artists fail? Why do artists fail? Why? You don't use your strengths. You're not using your strengths. You're hiding your strengths. Many of you hide your strengths thinking that I don't want someone else to copy me. It's just dumb stuff like that. Like, no, don't do that to yourself. Number two, you don't skill up. You have to skill up. You have to buy that book. You have to attend that conference. You have to go shadow that artist. You know, you have to go take that class, that photography class or whatever. You have to skill up, or that sales and marketing class, or, you know, whatever it is that you need to do. Or maybe you're starting out, you have to go take those classes to learn how to paint. Or you have to watch my videos to learn how to, you know, some trick or two. I don't know. You don't skill up. Number three, you stop way too early. So it's like planting something and sitting there. My mom used to tell me this when I was a kid. It's like you can't plant something and sit there and look at it. You're gonna bore yourself to death and believe that the earth ate the seed. Right? So I'll leave you with that. You gotta have a little bit of patience. Don't let go too easy. And now you know why most artists fail. Okay? My name is Jose Trujillo. I'm an artist. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time.